Something very interesting to me was that the twisting plot was something similar to what you might see today in a popular movie or film. Despite the passage of a few hundred years, the idea of this confusing love triangle is still seen a lot. Between the Viola Cesario situation and Sebastian Cesario confusion, several of the scenes are very funny even to modern day audiences. A couple of values that really represented this world was love. First, love was driving most of the actions of the characters. For example, Viola loved Orsino, even though obviously that relationship wouldn't have worked out with Viola supposedly being a man, and Orsino loved Olivia even though she wanted nothing to do with him. Another value was miscommunication or deception. I think that the plot would have been ruined, of course, if Viola wouldn't have pretended to be Cesario, and the Olivia Sebastian connection would have been ruined as well if all the characters would have been completely open about who they were. Because these are things that everyone can empathize with, love and miscommunication, it really showed how relatable Shakespeare's plays were, especially to its audiences. Whether you're rich or poor, you all had this kind of situation, at least in some way or form. And I think that that was really Shakespeare's appeal just to a mass audience. The word that I found when I was reading with a pencil was kickshawses. I looked it up, and we might say today someone's messing around instead of using that word. Something really interesting about it, though, was that it was particularly used as a jab at the French to describe something unnecessarily fancy, and Shakespeare's audience would have definitely loved to see that kind of word being used because it would almost be similar to having a common enemy, just being able to mock that enemy. Something that was interesting as well about gender was that it's very loose and fluid, which was completely against the themes of the day. Orsino can't tell Viola's a woman, and Sebastian Cesario can't be told apart, even though a woman dressing like a man doesn't necessarily look completely like a man. And it was pretty funny, but the idea of having a male actor, dressing up as a woman, then dressing up again as a man, was adding an extra layer to that funniness, and I'm sure it's something that Shakespeare's audience would have loved. And even today, it's pretty funny to a modern audience. A couple questions that I had. One was why Viola had to dress up as a man in the first place. I know women weren't seen as equals in the day, unfortunately, but she probably still could have gotten a job doing cleaning or housework for Orsino, and I'm not sure why she had to pretend to be a man in the first place. I know it does make the play funnier, but like I said, it does not seem to make too much sense. And the other one may be a little bit of a stupid concern, but I know that I can tell my siblings apart from anyone, no matter what they look like, because of mannerisms and speech patterns and things like that. And I understand that it drives the plot of the play a little better, but I don't understand how Cesario could have completely fooled Sebastian and vice versa.